What's up, everybody? So, let me give you a story. Real quick, I'm just going to tell you why gangbangers and wildlife, or farm animals, I suppose, don't coexist right. So, I'm dating this girl. Well, actually, let me rephrase that. I'm cheating on my girl, who I've been beefing with this other girl. And my girl's kind of like a big girl. She's like 5'8", 160 pounds with a mean, right? So the chick that I'm cheating with is terrified of her because she already beat her up once. Well, and actually, to be honest, me and my girl were broke up, but in her mind, we were still together. But I had told her, like, I'm done, I'm out of here, and I left and started doing my thing. And she's still chasing me around town, beating up bitches. So here's what happens. We can't go to motels because that girl's going to find us. So she's like, well, we can go out to my house. But when we get to her house out in the country, we can't leave. Once we're there, her parents are so square, there's no running in and out. So once we're there, we're stuck. And so I'll go because this chick was fine and I like to do stuff with her. But as soon as we were done with all that, other stuff, she would just like sit in front of the mirror and do her makeup for hours and just blab about nothing. And I have no fucking Wi-Fi, no internet, nothing. This was back in the day for real. So I had like text and talk. I don't even think I could access Facebook on my phone at this time. So she finally one day says, hey, if you put your phone on the window ledge, it'll receive text messages. I'm like, oh yeah. So I plug my phone in, I put it in the window, and sure enough, I get a text. Now, keep in mind, this girl lives way out in the boonies, and she lives on a llama farm. Her parents own a huge llama farm, right? And they live up on a hill in a really nice house. They got this long, swervy driveway, the way it works. And so I am like, damn, I hate going up there. So I get this text, and it's like, hey, fool, what's up? It's from the homie. He's like, hey, fool, what's up? I'm at my uncle's emu farm, way out in the boonies, out here. He tells me the town. I'm like, oh, damn. So I tell her, I'm like, hey, it's the same town I'm in, out in the boonies. I'm like, yo, check it out. I said, do you know where there's an emu farm? She's like, hell yeah. She goes, it's right up the street. I'm like, well, check it out. My homie's up there at his uncle's house. He wants a half Z. And then once we do that, we'll just take whatever I get from him, which was $500 at this time, and go straight to the casino and gamble and get a room, and you know what I mean? And she's like, all right. She goes, but you can't drive. You got to back your car up. I'm in a little hatchback Acura Integra. So I'm like, yeah, all right, whatever. So we go. I text him. I say, hey, fool, I'm on my way. I'm right up the street. I don't know if he even gets the text. So we go and we sneak out of the house like kids. We're in our 20s. I get my little hatchback Acura Integra. I think it even had a donut on it. And I put it in neutral, and I'm yabba dabba doing it. I'm pushing it with my foot with my door open, trying to get it to start going down the hill. So it starts going down this hill, and I'm trying to steer backwards in the night on drugs down a windy driveway, and I lose control. Go into the little irrigation ditch on the side of the driveway a little bit, and a llama pops out the bushes. He's like, boom, and spits right in my face. Boom! Disorientated me. I'm like, oh shit, I'm fucked up. I'm hella mad. Instant green slime, freaking saliva. It smells disgusting. I'm like, give me something. So she gives me a shirt out of the back, and I wipe that shit off. I'm like, oh man. She goes, don't start your car. Man, bitch, shut up. I start my car. I fucking put it in reverse. I'm like, rah. I drive out of there. I pull out, and I go, where are we going? She goes, go this way. So we go up the road. And as we go up the road, I'm hella mad. I'm like, man, I'm going to shoot that fucking llama. She's like, no, my mom loves those llamas. I'm like, fuck you. So we go, and we pull up into this driveway, and as we're driving, there's this pins of emus, dude. Hell of them. I'm like, damn, what the hell are these emus doing? Anyone don't know what an emu is? It's a small ostrich, right, with more feathers. So we pull into this driveway, and my homeboy's sitting out in the driveway. He's like this with his phone, like he's trying to catch a signal or something. I pull up, I'm like, what's up, fool? He's like, where are you? I said, I just texted you. I was right up the street. He's like, fool, what's all over you? I said, llama spit, dog. I don't want to talk about it. He's like, all right, well, when you pull in, he's like, well, pull right here. There's a little pen and a barn, and then right there, and then there's a gravel road that goes up to this other house. He goes, pull in right here. So I pull in. He's like 10 feet away from him. So I pull in. I get out of the car and there's a big old fat hillbilly, overalls, no shirt, no shoes, no socks, walking on gravel like fucking Duck Dynasty or the Alaskan Bush people. He's like, "What's up, boy? You want to wrestle?" I'm like, "What? No, absolutely not. The fuck I look like I wrestle for?" He goes, "What's all over you?" I said, "It's llama spit, man. I don't want to fucking talk about it." And then so he's like, "Well, you got some stuff?" I'm like, "Yeah, you know I do." And I'm looking in the pen, and there's one emu in there, and he's got these huge bandages on his feet, right? And they're like, and he's like pecking around all lazy. I'm like, "What happened to this bird, man?" He's like, "Oh, that bird's mean." I'm like, "What?" He's like, "It's damn mean." He said, "That bird is killing all the other birds, so I had to get him, I had to tranquilize him today and take his toenails out so he stopped killing shit." I said, "That bird's the killer?" I said, "He looks damn goofy. Look like Wile E. Coyote fucked his ass around." He says, "Oh, you think he's goofy?" He said, "I'll bet you $500 against that stuff you're supposed to bring me that you can't get in that pen and just push him over." Hell, he's still high on tranquilizers. So I'm looking at the bird and I'm thinking about that llama. I'm like, "Yo, I'm about to fuck this bird up for what his llama homie just did to me, right?" And then my girl's like, "Do it, babe." I'm like, "Do it?" She's like, "Do it." So I'm like, "Yeah, fuck it." So I go over to my car, take out my dope, my money, my gun, my car keys, all my stuff. I put it on the hood. Now I'm in like Jordans, and a tank top, shorts. So I climb in this pen. When I climb in this pen, that bird changes his whole attitude. He goes from pecking around all lazy to doing this shit. He's like this. And he's jumping. I'm like, "What the fuck?" So I walk up to the bird and I hit him. And he beats me in the back. I'm like, "Ah, ah, ah." He jumps up and kicks me 2 times. Boom, bow. I fly through the air and hit the ground and slide. I'm like, "Oh." All I hear is that hillbilly screaming, "Get up, boy. He's going to stomp you." When I look up, the bird is in the air and he's like this, like above, like he's going to land on me. So I roll 2 times. The bird hits the ground and he's like rutting with his bandaged up feet, digging a hole. Like that would have been right through me. So I get up and I'm all banged up. I'm like, "Oh." I look around, I'm turned around. Behind me is a whole pin of those things. Freedom is that way and the bird is in between me and freedom. So I'm like, "Oh." I go like, I'm gonna go this way and the bird jumps. So then I go this way and the bird jumps. I'm like, "Oh." So I psych him, I go this way again and he jumps more and I take off. I'm running, I get to the fence and I just dive straight through the fence, through the slats. Oh, I'm all banged up, I'm laying on the ground, I roll over, that hillbilly's leaning over me, he's like, "You alright?" I said, "Yeah, I think so." He goes, "Good, get up, I want my shit." I'm like, "Man, yo, that bird fucked me up." I had a knot in my back, this big, with a hole in it from his beak. Scrapes and bruises all down my side, and it was fucked up. And I had to duck that chick. I dropped her ass off at the bottom of her driveway. "Get out, I'm out of here." I didn't talk to her. I seen her like 3 months later. I got out from a violation or something, and she comes up to me, and she walks right up in my little space. She's like, "Why didn't you call me?" I said, "I've been busy." She goes, "No, it's because of that bird, huh?" I go, "No, bitch, it's because you're always bringing up old shit. See, that's why I didn't call you. You're always bringing up old shit. Fuck them llamas, too."